This is our element chlorine, and this iMovie is going to be focusing on the two stable isotopes of this element. Chlorine 35 and chlorine 37. Why aren't chlorine 35 and chlorine 37 different elements? They aren't different elements because they both contain the same amount of protons. The number of protons an atom has, also known as the atom's atomic number, determines which element it is. All atoms which contain 17 protons are called chlorine atoms. Adding or removing a proton from an atom's nucleus changes that atom's atomic number and creates a different element. Chlorine 35 and chlorine 37 are both isotopes of the element chlorine. Therefore, only the neutrons differ. Adding or removing a neutron from an atom's nucleus creates isotopes of a particular element. Why does changing the number of protons in an atom change which element that atom is, but changing the number of neutrons doesn't? Protons carry a positive charge. Each proton in an atom's nucleus must be balanced with a negatively charged electron in one of the shells outside the nucleus. The number of electrons in an atom's outer shell determines the atom's chemical properties. Adding or removing protons changes the number and arrangements of electrons in the outer shell, which changes how that atom reacts with other atoms. Neutrons don't change things greatly because they do not carry an electrical charge. Neutrons can be added or removed from an atom, and the electrons around the atom won't really be affected, nor will the atom itself. Isotopes are atoms of the same element, not a different element, but the exact same. They just have different masses due to having different numbers of neutrons. So an example is what we just learned, chlorine 35 and chlorine 37. They both have 17 protons, meaning they are both chlorine, but they just have different neutrons. Hope you learned a lot about isotopes.